So President Donald Trump has just threatened Venezuela with strong and swift economic actions if we go on with our National Constituent Assembly. But I bet the majority of you out there don't even know what a Constituent Assembly is.
Constituent what?
A Constituent Assembly is a process contemplated in Venezuela's current constitution through which Venezuelans can basically rethink and redesign the structure and functioning of our state and institutions by collectively writing a new constitution.
Wait, like the official constitution of the country? Isn't the constitution something that should remain the same forever?
No?
No, seriously, have you ever thought about the fact that we in the US have had the same constitution for 230 years? Does that make any sense?
Well, you guys don't even have universal and direct vote, so of course it makes sense.
Right, even our concept of democracy is 230 years old.
Just a little bit outdated.
Really? Venezuela's state was refounded in 1999 through a previous National Constituent Assembly proposed by Hugo Chavez, and a whole new concept of participatory and protagonistic democracy was brought to life. In this new model, citizens have the right to take part in the government decisions, not just by directly electing authorities, but also through different instances of popular organization with the power to execute public budgets and make important decisions for their own communities.
One of these participatory mechanisms is the National Constituent Assembly. Maduro did not make this up. It is established there in our constitution that we can call for this mechanism whenever we feel it is necessary to transform the political, social, and economic structure of the national state.
The current Venezuelan constitution says that the president is entitled to call for it, but also the Congress and civil society, by collecting enough signatures for the petition. In this case, it was the president.
Which was absolutely legal.
Now you know who else wanted a constituent assembly last year, but then forgot about it?
The Venezuelan opposition.
Yes, last year, Venezuelan opposition leaders were talking about the need to call a national constituent assembly to get out of the country's crisis.
La única solución que le queda al país para lograr un cambio en todos los poderes públicos es a través de un proceso constituyente.
But now that it's the president who has called for one, all of a sudden it's not such a good idea. But Chavistas are down for it, and feminist movements, indigenous people, students, Afro-Venezuelans, workers, pensioners, and LGBTIQ people are all getting organized to participate, and they have already picked their candidates.
Can you even imagine a process like this in the United States, where the highest form of participation is reduced to giving your representative a call? A phone call? No, but seriously, let's imagine for a second, how would it be like? A popular constituent assembly in the US.
With candidates, for example, from Black Lives Matter.
And from the Standing Rock camps.
Teachers movements, student movements.
Migrants and tenants and environmental movements.
Farmers and LGBTIQ people.
All these movements gathering to think and dream how things should be, and writing a new constitution for the United States of America.
No, that's not happening.
Not in the US.
I mean, all we can do now is laugh, but it's really irritating that once again, the US government wants to give Venezuelans lessons about democracy when our system is not democratic at all.
No, it is not really funny, because they're talking about severe sanctions that could make our crisis a lot worse.
And if you're in the United States and don't agree, maybe all you can do is call your representative.